President, Afghanistan again. The Taliban are talking to the US, but they're not talking to the Afghan government. If the US were to draw down and the Taliban went on the offensive, would the US come and basically save the Afghan government?
Well, the Taliban does not respect the government, the Afghan government. They have no respect for the Afghan government, and I understand that, and I know that. And they haven't been exactly getting along for a long period of time. But we've been a peacekeeper there in a way for 19 years, and at a certain point you have to say, that's long enough. I go to Walter Reed and I see young men that step on a bomb and they lose their legs, they lose their arms, in some case they lose both and their face on top of it, and they're living. And again, we could win that, but I don't want to do what we would have to do to win it.
But would you,
and I think most people agree with me on that.
Would you commit to protecting the Afghan government?
Right now, what we're doing is we're negotiating with the government and we're negotiating with the Taliban, and we'll see what happens from it, what's coming from it. I will say this, the Taliban would like to stop fighting us. They would like to stop fighting us. They've lost a lot, but we'll see what happens. And remember, it's a tough place. The Soviet Union became Russia because of Afghanistan. That's what happened. Very simple. They became Russia because of Afghanistan. Somebody would say, oh, well, would Russia go in? I said, if they want, let them. I think they tried that before. However, didn't work out too well.
Can the Taliban be trusted, or could we be right back to
nobody can be
pre-9/11?
trusted. Nobody can be trusted.
Are you worried that we could?
In my world, in this world, I think nobody can be trusted.
But could we be back to where we were pre-9/11 with the Taliban in complete?
Well, that's what we have to watch, and we'll always have intelligence, and we'll always have somebody there. But you can say that about a lot of places, John. You know, it doesn't have to be that sector. But that does seem to be the Harvard University of terrorism, okay? It seems to be, and we'll always have somebody there. And if the Taliban were really right in what they're saying, they would stop that from happening, because they could stop that from happening very easily. Okay?
The crisis between India and Pakistan.